Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Welcome to my channel Learn Math with Sayyid Ali. Today I have two questions from one of my remote student. Maybe it's grade 8 or grade 9 question, but it's a general mathematics question. Question number 1. If base fare of taxi is $3.5 and further is $3.5 per kilometer, Alex hired a taxi for 5 kilometers, for 5 kilometer distance, and give $1 tip. What Alex left with as a change from $25. So he has got $25. He took a taxi for 5 kilometers and the charges are $3.5 per kilometer, and a fixed charge of the taxi is $3.5. As soon as you sit in the taxi, he meters down and it shows $3.50. Right? So we have to take care of everything which is given in the question. So let's say starting with $3.5. So $3.5 per kilometer, and he took the taxi for 5 kilometers. So if you multiply these two, you will get like 17.50 cents, right? This is what he has to pay. But on top of this, he has to pay $3.50, and on top of this he paid $1 tip. So 7 plus 3 is 10, so it is $21 plus tip $1, so it goes to $22, right? So what he has $25. So change he has got, change is equals to, he has $25, he gave it to $22, right, $22, right? So that means 25 minus 22 is $3. So he will be having $3 as a change, right? So you can read it again. If base fare of the taxi is $3.50 and further $3.5, like when we say $3.5, it means $3.50 per kilometer. Alex hired a taxi for 5 kilometer distance and give $1 tip. What Alex left with change from $25. So what we have to take care? We have to take care that he took taxi for 5 kilometers. So you have to multiply $3.5 per kilometer. So total kilometer ride is $17.50. Then you have to add the constant thing, which is $3.50. You arrives at $21, and then you add $1 tip, so you arrives at $22. So then you have to subtract it from the $25, because what change he will be having is $3. Hope you understand this. This is your answer. And here is another one. Eva takes 2 minutes to prepare a cosmetic pouch for sale. So 2 minutes, right? So she's preparing some cosmetic pouches, and it takes 2 minutes to prepare one pouch. Eva need to make 1200 pouches, and she called her 7 friends for her help. How many hours of pouch filling Eva required with 7 friends? So with 7 friends, how many hours will it take to finish up with 7 friends, right? So here it is, 2 minutes to prepare. And how many she has to prepare? She has to prepare 1200, right? So 2 minutes times 1200 will give you how many minutes Eva makes. If Eva is alone, then Eva will be making it like 2400 minutes, right? But this was when she was alone. But she called her 7 friends. So that means now the time will reduce. How much time will reduce? That is the initial inquiry. So here student can make a mistake. They divide it by 7 because she called her 7 friends. But 7 plus herself makes it 8. So 8 people are working on it, right? So that means 2400 minutes, which is initially required for 2 minute filling pouches, divided by 8 will gives you how much time will consume with 7 friends. So it will be equals to 300 minutes, right? With 7 friends means you have to divide by 8. Herself and 7 friends, 8, right? So total minutes will be 2400. If she is doing it alone, 1200 times 2 minutes to fill up a pouch. Now 8 people are working, so that is 300 minutes. And the other factor is that how many hours. So we have to convert this into hours. Convert 300 minutes into hours means divided by 60. So 300 divided by 60 is equals to 5 hours. So in 5 hours, she can have all 1200 pouches of cosmetics filled up with her 7 friends, right? So this is your answer. So you take everything, take care of everything, whatever is told in the question. You can read the question again. So these questions like narration or descriptive question, right? So you have to read the question carefully and take the steps according to the given data. Eva takes 2 minutes to prepare a cosmetic pouch for sale. She has to make 1200 pouches. That means total time she need to spend for this is 2400 minutes, right? But now she has called 7 of her friends, so that means now they are 8. So we have to divide it by 8, not by 7, by 8. So that gives us 300 minutes to complete the job. And if we convert this 300 minutes into hours, that gives me 5 hours job. So she can complete all 1200 pouches in 5 hours with her 7 friends. So these type of questions are like easy, but there must be a thought process behind it. So you have to read the question carefully and then you go ahead. Similar question is sometimes asked is like this, that if John wants to center his picture frame, John, so question number 3, John wants to center a picture frame. A picture in a frame. John wants to center a picture 16 by 16, let's say 16 by 16 cm in a frame 25 by 25. So he want to center it. So we have to tell, right, that how much left and right spacing he has to leave to make it a center. So how much John has to leave spaces from left and right of the picture frame. So again, we have to read the question carefully, make it a drawing if you want, left and right of the picture frame. So how much he has to leave the space to center it. John wants to center a picture 16 by 16 in a frame which is 25 by 25. How much John has to leave space from left and right of the picture frame. So this is your picture frame, which is like given, and question says that it is 25 and a 25 centimeter. This is also 25, so it's a square, right? And his picture is 16 by 16. So he has to check that if he centers the picture, how much space he has to leave from left and right, right? This is the question. So we will see this picture is 16 by 16. 16 by 16. So picture is 16 by 16. Frame is 25 by 25. And John wants to know how much space he has to leave to make the picture centered, right? So what is 8 is the first thing is 25, which is frame width, minus the picture width, which is 16, right? So you got 9, right? So your picture is, or your frame is 9 centimeter larger than your picture. 9 centimeter larger than your picture. So but this 9 centimeter is the total what is like difference between the frame and the picture. You have to divide it left and right. So you can divide this 9 centimeter in 2 pieces, so that you can leave the 4.5 centimeter left and right, which like 4.5 centimeter to the right and 4.5 centimeter to the left, which you added up is 9 centimeter, and then your picture will be centered in the frame. So this is kind of junior grade or middle grade question. They can be asked in grade 7, 8, or maybe some syllabus has got in grade 6. It's just to read the question and do small maths accordingly. So John wants to center a picture 16 by 16 in a frame of 25 by 25. How much John has to leave the space from left and right of the picture frame? So picture frame is 25. 25 minus 16 is 9. Now you have to divide 9 in left and right. So you divide 9 divided by 2 is 4.5 centimeter. So then his picture will be centered in the frame. Hope you like the video. If you like it, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon button to receive the next video. Thank you for watching.